And you could start by introducing yourself.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Trevillison.
And we recently treated you. Doctor did the reset injections for two different things. He did it for the heartburn or GERD, and then he also did it for your headaches, migraines. Okay. So how was the experience with each one?
The heartburn and GERD, the initial shot is actually not painful, not as painful as you would think. He did it in 2 locations, and I immediately felt relief, like a pressure releasing, and I'm able to like bend forward and cross my legs, which were difficult for me before the shot. The long-term effects they're subtle. You're no longer, okay, they need to edit this part. My GERD is so bad that at night when I'm sleeping, it will come up and burn the back of my throat and sometimes burn the roof of my mouth.
The entire lining of your esophagus, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very painful. It's acute. When the shots really kick in, one day you'll just notice, not one day, but after a couple of days, you'll notice that that's not happening anymore. And you're like, oh, okay. So it's a subtle, it's not
an immediate improvement.
It's not immediate. It is an immediate improvement the day of, because there's a numbing agent in the shot. But it's a subtle improvement where you almost don't notice it until you realize, oh, I'm not having a burning sensation. It's not hard for me to swallow. I'm not coughing. And then you'll be like, oh, yeah.
It's actually working.
It's working. And then you'll also notice, oh, I'm not feeling that pressure, like on my stomach or in my intestines. So that's how that shot works. So it's very effective, but it's very
you really have to notice. You have to know what your usual state is,
right.
And
you
have
to pay attention the first. I want to say 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, and the shot that he gave me, honestly, it lasted. I want to say maybe almost 4 or 5 months, because my GERD didn't return with the vintage until about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And the first shot that I got for the GERD was in my initial first appointment, and that was months ago.
Okay.
So it lasts a while. For most people, I would say, or everybody's different, but for me, it lasted a very long time, and I have like intense GERD. So, yeah.
And then for your headaches?
For my headaches, he mostly focuses on like the jaw area and like TMJ that can trigger headaches.
Okay.
Which helps tremendously, because that can trigger a headache that then triggers a migraine.
Gotcha.
So that not only does it help with the TMJ, loosening up the jaw, especially at night, just in general, just less jaw pain, but it also helps the headaches that are
prevent the migraines.
And then it helps prevent the migraines, especially at the top of the head. He also did a shot in my forehead to help with the frontal migraines that I get around my eyes. And that's also very effective. And then the shots in the neck and the back and the shoulders, those also can trigger migraines from the back, tension headaches, which trigger migraines.
From the spine.
Everything triggers a migraine for me. But having those shots helps with lowering the pain or eliminating the pain to the point where I don't have as many triggers, which means I don't have as many migraines. So it's very effective, but you have to like really pay attention to your body in order to notice the results. But often when you're having like extreme pain, you're gonna notice anyway.
Of course, definitely.
So,
now, did you experience any side effects with the injections?
I did not. I didn't experience any side effects.
Okay.
I usually don't experience side effects with injections, so that's not
So this
that was
wasn't
not
any
a problem
different
for me.
Gotcha. And the procedure itself, does it take a long time? Is it very painful?
The jaw and like face injections, yeah, they're pretty painful. If you have a low pain tolerance, you gotta kind of work yourself up. I don't.
You didn't even flinch.
My mother's an RN, and
Gotcha.
we weren't allowed to act
Understood.
any type of way.
So you know you're prepared.
So
but
yeah, but also I just know that you have to stay still and you have to like flinching and like it's not gonna help the situation. It's just gonna make it worse. But it does hurt, especially in the fleshier parts of the face. It's just gonna hurt. As far as the neck and the shoulders, and the abdomen, the gerd, that doesn't hurt as much for me. I'm not sure why, but it's just
there's less sensitivity there for
you really just feel like a pinch. Really, it feels more just like a prick or a pinch. Where these ones, you know, you feel the like
they're a lot more tender.
Not to scare anyone, but you do feel like the needle entering, and then you feel the solution.
Medication.
Yeah, you feel the medication, but it doesn't last very long at all.
All right. So this would be for somebody that has similar symptoms as you, whether it be with the GERD or with the headaches and migraines. You'd recommend it?
TMJ and like jaw tension, jaw pain that can be triggered by like pain in the shoulders and the neck. Headaches, especially like frontal headaches around the eyes. Headaches that can trigger migraines. Anybody with migraines, but it depends on where your migraines are. I have them everywhere. If you have them, if you have them in the back, the neck helps really well. If you have them in the front, obviously, you know, the shot into the eyes helps. So it just depends on where you have them.
The area.
It's very effective.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your experience. We
Thank
hope
you.
other people benefit.